Have you ever felt that suddenly, everything can change in a single day? The 1010 portal has opened a secret path to a younger, truer love, and prepare your heart, because today the universe has decided to surprise you. Dear soul, there is a very special reason you are here today. There are no coincidences when the heart feels it's time to open up to something new, light, and surprising. When the calendar showed 1010, the messengers of light gathered and brought an invitation to open the doors of self-discovery and of a younger love, that pure and refreshing feeling that renews hope even after years of doubts and experiences. Perhaps you have felt a restlessness in recent days, a desire to smile for no reason, or even a need to look at yourself with more affection. The spiritual portal that opens at this moment is a call to reclaim the pleasure of living and to experience again that wonderful joy of when everything was new. The celestial guardians whisper that to receive this gift, you just need to allow self-love to blossom, accepting yourself with tenderness and confidence. The secret isn't in the time that has passed, but in the courage to see yourself with new eyes and celebrate every part of who you are. Life can bring scars and stories that sometimes leave doubts about worthiness, about the possibility of starting over and feeling those butterflies in your stomach typical of great encounters. But know, beloved being, that every day is a new opportunity to feel something new. 1010 was chosen by the celestial messengers because it represents the perfect balance, the cycle that closes to make way for the new, for a vibrant new beginning, where the energy of a younger love can enter and transform everything around. There is a quiet beauty in the soul's maturity, as it brings with it the wisdom of choices and the lightness of one who has already understood that happiness is built in the present, with small gestures of self-care. It is in this atmosphere of self-discovery that the portal of younger love opens, showing that when you truly embrace yourself, the universe moves to bring enchanting surprises. The angels say that the energy of 1010 is also about giving yourself permission to shine, to believe that the best can happen at any moment. Look at yourself now. With the same gentleness you would have for someone very dear, feel the vibration of hope filling your chest. That quiet certainty that there is something special reserved for those who dare to love again. It doesn't matter how many dreams have been dormant. The most important thing is the strength of your desire to live moments of joy, connection, and passion. It is this strength that opens paths for new stories to bloom. If at any moment you felt that love was distant, know that this is the perfect instant to reignite that flame, starting with self-care. The younger love, the one that brings lightness and a sparkle to your eyes, begins within you, the moment you decide to treat yourself with respect, affection, and generosity. The celestial guardians reinforce, everything you seek in others must first be planted and cultivated in your own heart. On this 1010, an energy of renewal flows through the universe, seeking people willing to make space for the joy of living. The secret for this portal to truly open is simple. Choose to see the possibilities around you, even when the routine seems repetitive. Be attentive to the small signs, the kindness that appears unexpectedly, the new connections that form when you least expect it. The energy of younger love is attracted to those who vibrate with enthusiasm, curiosity, and gratitude. There is a very powerful exercise to strengthen this portal of self-discovery and connection. Every day, give thanks for the simple fact of being alive and able to start over. The celestial messengers invite you to look in the mirror and say, out loud, how much you value your existence and your story. This is the key that makes the portal of younger love swing wide open, bringing into your life people and situations that vibrate on the same frequency of hope and joy. Before continuing the message, write this mantra in the comments. Love begins with me. Allow yourself to feel intensely this different energy that is circulating right now. Imagine yourself smiling effortlessly, finding reasons to celebrate even the smallest events of the day. The energy of 1010, according to the messengers of light, serves as a reminder. It is never too late to feel joy pulsing, never too late to let yourself be surprised by the lightness of love, whether it's for yourself or shared with another. There is a hidden and surprising reason for this call from the celestial guardians. You will realize, in the next words, how this energy transforms everything around you, including your relationships and the way you connect with those nearby. The portal is already open. All that's left is to walk through. Beloved soul, as you walk through this portal of self-discovery, you may feel that the atmosphere around you is lighter, as if the world is ready to show you new possibilities. This isn't just a feeling. The celestial messengers are acting in your favor, bringing clear signs that the universe wants you to allow yourself to experience love with a renewed energy. They inspire you to cultivate a more loving view of yourself and your life, because they know that when this movement begins from within, the outside world immediately responds with new opportunities, encounters, and unexpected joys. Perhaps in recent times your heart has become more reserved, afraid to open up and be vulnerable again. There may have been moments when you felt you were no longer seen or desired, or even that past experiences put up barriers between you and the people around you. But the celestial guardians are here to tell you that these barriers are illusions. 1010 was chosen for you to remember that it's never too late to allow yourself to feel, to desire, to smile again. It's the ideal moment to take a fresh look at yourself, rediscovering the sparkle of your own worth. The secret to experiencing a younger love lies in the willingness to see yourself as someone worthy of new adventures, authentic encounters, and meaningful connections. When you treat yourself with kindness and respect, this subtle magnetism begins to attract people who bring freshness, enthusiasm, and a lighter way of living. A younger love doesn't just mean a romance with someone younger, but the arrival of a vibrant energy, a feeling of newness and hope that spreads through all areas of your life. It's natural to feel apprehensive about the new, especially if the past brought significant experiences or deep disappointments. The messengers of light know that fear is part of the process, but they ask you to trust. There is beauty in every new beginning. The 1010 portal was opened to show that there is a new path, where lightness can be the main character and the heart can beat fast again, not from fear, but from the thrill of discovering the unexpected. There is a silent force working in your favor. In the coming days, pay attention to the gentle glances, the sweet words, the sincere interest of people who cross your path. The celestial guardians whisper that when your energy is renewed, even everyday situations can be sources of enchantment and surprise. A younger love can arise from an invitation for coffee, an unexpected compliment, or a light and sincere conversation. Be open to receive. Allow yourself to try small changes. Change something about your look. Accept that invitation you would normally refuse. Seek out different activities. Visit places that bring good feelings. Sometimes the portal of younger love reveals itself precisely when we dare to leave the familiar and explore the new without fear of judgment. The celestial messengers guarantee every step you take toward yourself attracts blessings and surprising encounters. And when doubt arises, remember, you are a source of joy, inspiration, and courage. A younger love is not a privilege for those born recently, but for those who keep their hearts open to new emotions. Whoever allows themselves to love themselves, with kindness and acceptance, soon finds themselves surrounded by people who see that special glow. Sometimes, a younger love appears disguised as friendship, a light conversation, or even a simple smile that brightens the day. Other times, it presents itself as that person who arrives bringing novelty, enthusiasm, a desire to live, dream, and share unique moments. The messengers of light want you to not close yourself off to these possibilities. Every smile exchanged could be the gateway to a new chapter, where self-love and genuine connection walk hand in hand. Remember, no one is invisible to the universe. The celestial guardians watch over every desire of your heart and know your story. If you are feeling the energy of this message, know that it has reached you because a real transformation is on its way. 1010 is just the beginning of a time when enthusiasm and love can be renewed, without limitations. Now, before we continue this message, write in the comments, "Love is renewal," to claim it. If this message is touching your heart, consider donating by clicking the Super Thanks button. This helps to keep this current of light and love that the angels are creating here alive. Everything that is done with sincerity returns multiplied. And if you feel like sharing, invite other people to join this current of renewal. The celestial messengers are grateful for every gesture of kindness and solidarity that comes from your heart. Being of light, when you start to see the world and yourself with this more generous and curious gaze, transformations become inevitable. The renewal energy flowing in this special period makes you feel more confident, receptive, and ready to embrace new experiences. The secret of the celestial messengers is precisely this. When you take care of yourself, invest in your well-being, and learn to enjoy your own company, the light that radiates from within you begins to be noticed by everyone around you. Don't be surprised if suddenly younger, vibrant people approach you. This is a clear sign that the universe is responding to your new vibration. But a younger love can also come through someone who, despite the years, keeps an open heart, an enthusiastic soul, ready to smile and live new stories. The celestial guardians want you to know that differences in age, experiences, or paths are just details in the face of the affinity between souls that recognize each other. At this moment, a doubt may arise. Do I deserve to experience such a pure and light feeling again? The answer from the messengers of light is simple. Yes, you do, very much so. The 1010 portal is open to those who believe that happiness has no expiration date. A younger love is for those who allow themselves to feel, dream, and desire, regardless of what happened before. It is born from surrender and the courage to be true to your own feelings. The celestial messengers ask you to allow yourself to receive compliments, kindness, invitations, and even flirtations, without judgment or fear of what others might think. Often, the renewing energy comes from where you least expect it and completely transforms your view on relationships and yourself. The presence of a younger love can make you realize that there are still many emotions, discoveries, and laughs waiting for you. Feel this vibration of enthusiasm, that pleasant butterfly feeling in your stomach that appears when something good is about to happen. The secret is not to put pressure on yourself or create rigid expectations. Live each moment spontaneously. Enjoy the opportunities to create bonds with people who bring lightness, who make you feel valued, free to be who you are, without masks. With every small opening, the universe responds with signs that the portal of younger love is active. It could be an unexpected invitation, a loving message, a look that makes your heart beat faster, or even a friendship that turns into something more. The celestial guardians only ask that you stay present, attentive, and willing to receive all the good that life has to offer. Before continuing the message, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. This gesture ensures that you will always receive the celestial messages from the angels. When you decide to be part of this current of light, everything aligns for the best opportunities to come to you. Self-care is the first step, but accepting care from others is the next stage of this open portal. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to be surprised, and believe that the best is always yet to come. The celestial messengers are attentive to your desires. They know that for many, the idea of living a lighter romance, or with someone with a youthful spirit, can bring doubts and insecurities. They advise, do not deny your own desire to be happy. What matters is how you feel, the truth of your heart, not what is expected of you. A younger love is, above all, an encounter with the joy of existence, an invitation to dance to your own music, to smile for no reason, to live without fear of the future, and to reinforce the energy of this portal. The celestial guardians want to send a special sign, a symbol of luck and protection. The angels send a special sign in the form of a number. They say your lucky number is 8. Write in the comments, my lucky number is 8. I send protection to those I love dearly. With every message exchanged, every connection formed, this current grows stronger. The celestial messengers bless every person who chooses to open up to new possibilities and to love, without fear of judgment. The true secret of the 1010 portal is to show that when you allow yourself to start over, everything around you lights up, and love, in its youngest and most vibrant form, finds its way to you. Beloved being, there is a quiet moment when everything seems to make sense, even without a logical explanation. When you accept opening yourself up to the new, it's as if a veil is lifted, revealing possibilities that were previously invisible. The celestial messengers watch and celebrate your every step in this direction, for they know how brave it is to leave the past where it belongs and allow yourself to be happy in the present. As you allow the energy of a younger love to approach, you may notice that old resentments and hurts begin to lose their power. Not by chance, the celestial guardians ask that, at this moment, you look within and identify who in your heart still needs to be forgiven. Forgiveness is not a favor to the other person, but a gift you offer yourself. It is the path to free up space in your chest and allow true love, free of burdens, to flourish. To forgive does not mean to forget, ignore, or justify actions that hurt you, but to free yourself from the prison of grudges, allowing the past to be just a distant memory. Unable to determine your present or your future, those who practice forgiveness every day experience a lightness that no material wealth can bring. The messengers of light emphasize that forgiveness is often the most direct bridge to a new, lighter, younger, and more sincere love. As you look at your own story, notice how some episodes still cause discomfort. It could be an old love, a broken friendship, a family member, or even yourself for decisions made in a moment of pain. Now, imagine if you could let all of that go, handing over to the celestial guardians all the energy that no longer fits in your heart. With every forgiveness offered, there is more room for love, joy, and serenity. Sometimes forgiving is an ongoing process, made of small daily decisions. There is no rule or right time. Each person has their own pace, and the celestial messengers welcome every attempt, every effort, every true intention. If you can, take a few moments to write down names, memories, or feelings you would like to release. When you write, you materialize this desire for renewal and allow the energy of the 1010 portal to do its part. The magic of forgiveness is transforming sadness into learning, longing into gratitude, and emptiness into space for the new. A younger love is often born from the fertile ground you prepare, by choosing not to carry the weight of what has passed. The messengers of light assure you, when you decide to forgive, you are actually choosing to live with more lightness and courage to receive everything that life still has in store. The celestial messengers want you to know that this whole process of self-discovery and renewal has the power to affect those around you. When a soul heals, it becomes a source of healing for others. Your courage to forgive and allow yourself to love again inspires, strengthens, and illuminates the path for those who also need to start over. Write in the comments a list of people you would like to forgive, including yourself. Visualize each one and say, "I forgive you and I release you." Feel the power that forgiveness brings. Try to repeat this practice daily. By practicing the act of forgiving daily, you release anxiety and calm your heart. The energy of this portal remains active as long as there is sincerity and a will to change. The younger love that arrives can be a surprise, a friendship, a romance, or even a new outlook on the world. The celestial guardians remind you, every day is an opportunity to be lighter, freer, and happier. Sweet soul, when the heart is light, everything around it takes on new colors. What once seemed distant now approaches gently, bringing hope and enthusiasm. The vibration of the portal opened in this special energy is a promise from the celestial messengers that joy is available to those who accept to live authentically. This is the time to look at your own story and see not only challenges, but also achievements and reasons to be proud. Every overcome obstacle, every forgiveness, every saved smile was essential to get here, ready to experience the renewing energy of a younger love. By allowing yourself this new perspective, you attract encounters marked by truth. It's not about looking for someone to fill voids, but about sharing your own light with someone who is also vibrating in the frequency of enthusiasm and authenticity. A younger love often arises in a moment of relaxation, when lightness speaks louder than any demand or expectation. It can come as an unexpected reunion, a new friend, a pleasant conversation, or that look that makes everything seem possible. The celestial guardians insist. The magic is in the unexpected, and happiness loves to surprise. When you live in harmony with your own desires, even small coincidences gain meaning. A message, an invitation, a compliment can be the beginning of a great transformation. Many stories of love, new beginnings, and new friendships start in simple situations when there is a willingness to listen to your own heart and respond to the universe with a sincere yes. The energy of 1010 encourages exactly that. To trust your intuition, opportunities, and the encounters that cross your path without explanation. Each day, notice how you are more available to live your own truth. The celestial messengers teach that a younger love is not limited to passion, but manifests in spontaneous gestures, easy laughter, and the pleasure of sharing dreams and plans. Those who live according to their values attract companions who respect their essence, value their history, and celebrate their achievements. Allow yourself to be chosen by joy without fear of judgment. If there are doubts or insecurities, take a deep breath and remember how far you have already come. The celestial guardians send signs of approval for every decision made with courage. The fear of the new disappears when you realize that life always has room for new beginnings. The secret is not to cling to the past or worry excessively about the future. A younger love is a blessing of the now, an opportunity to live with enthusiasm and gratitude. When you look at who is by your side, realize that often, the person who can surprise you the most is the one who brings a gentle look, words of encouragement, and a light energy. There is no need to force feelings. What is natural is always truer. The messengers of light reinforce that a younger love finds open doors in hearts that have already learned to value themselves, to forgive, and to celebrate each step of the journey. If you feel like it, share your joy, your discoveries, and even your doubts with someone you trust. Talking about emotions is a way to open paths for new encounters and experiences. Often happiness is waiting for you in a simple exchange of glances or in a word of support. You just need to be attentive, receptive, and available to receive the best that is offered. If you've made it this far, it's because this message is touching your heart, which is why the angels are calling out in chorus. Subscribe to the channel and help ensure you continue to receive valuable messages from the guardians of light. Dear soul, it's natural to want to protect your heart, but the celestial messengers guarantee that vulnerability is the most fertile ground for love to flourish. Do not be afraid to show your feelings, to smile for no reason, or to declare your love for life. Everything that is lived with truth finds an echo in the universe. The younger love, born from this open portal, is also the courage to live without ties, to experience the present with all its nuances. At this very moment, the universe is conspiring to surprise you. Trust in the encounters, the signs, the feelings that arise without explanation. Keep walking with the certainty that the best is being prepared, and that the 1010 portal only brought to the surface what your soul was already ready to receive. Being of light, something extraordinary happens when you begin to see yourself as deserving of all the good things in the universe. The celestial guardians celebrate every time you choose to trust your intuition, listen to your heart, and surrender to the present without fear. This quiet confidence transforms the energy around you, opening doors to relationships and experiences that resonate with your true essence. The energy of a younger love pulses when you allow yourself to be spontaneous, to laugh your own way, and to find beauty in simple details. It is this sparkle in your eyes, this desire to experience, that attracts light-hearted people and encounters that can become stories to remember. The celestial messengers affirm that no one is invisible to the universe when they vibrate with gratitude and enthusiasm. Your own light becomes a beacon that invites the new to arrive. When you feel comfortable with who you are, everything flows naturally. A younger love can arise in the form of an invitation to dance, a casual exchange of messages, or even a shared silence that speaks more than words. The form doesn't matter, the surrender does. The 1010 portal did not come to question your worthiness, but to remind you that happiness is made of simple, true moments, shared with those who vibrate along with you. Make room for the unexpected. Let curiosity guide your days, and notice how even small routines can bring enchantment. The messengers of light always encourage. Do something different. Talk to someone new. Allow yourself to praise and be praised. Often, a new chapter begins with an action you never imagined taking. The important thing is to be open to being surprised. Sometimes a younger love arrives in a moment of silence, when everything inside you is at peace. Other times it appears in the midst of bustle, bringing an unexpected smile or a word that warms the heart. The celestial guardians want you to know, there is no pattern for the miracle of a new beginning. It happens to those who allow themselves to feel. And the more lightness, the more room for joy to settle in. Share this video with 2 dear people who need this message of hope and faith. Let's build a chain of love and mutual support together. Leave a comment with a prayer for your guardian angel. Allowing yourself to be seen and heard is a gift. When you share your experiences, you not only strengthen your own story, but also inspire others to open their hearts. A younger love needs fertile soil to grow, and this soil is watered daily with words of affection, gestures of acceptance, and acts of trust. The celestial messengers accompany your every step and smile as they see you celebrating each victory, no matter how small it may seem. You don't need to know where this path will lead. Just trust that you are on the right track. All encounters, smiles, and conversations have a purpose, even if it is still hidden. The secret is to keep walking, receiving what life offers with an open heart. This is how a younger love makes itself present, making each day lighter and each moment more precious. Dear soul, there comes a time in life when everything makes sense in an unexpected way. The celestial messengers, with their delicate wisdom, show that when you allow yourself to live according to your heart, even time seems to conspire in your favor. All the energy of the 1010 portal served as a silent reminder that love and joy have no limits and can blossom in surprising ways. Throughout this path of self-discovery, you realize that true happiness lies in accepting who you are, celebrating your achievements, and learning from your own feelings. The younger love, which arrives to color your days, is a direct reflection of this new outlook on life. Nothing more ties your energy to what has passed, because now there is an open space for enthusiasm and for relationships where respect and affection are a priority. The universe recognizes every choice made with courage and surrender. It doesn't matter if the steps are short or long. What matters most is the willingness to move forward. The celestial guardians bless all your attempts, wipe away every tear, and celebrate every new smile that appears. They remind you that each chapter lived only strengthened your essence, making your glow even more special. Perhaps you'll notice that, with a lighter heart, many old desires begin to come true effortlessly. You might notice unexpected invitations, messages that touch you deeply, or glances that would have gone unnoticed before. A younger love arrives gently, without fanfare, simply filling the space that was prepared with care and dedication by you. It is at this moment that the portal reveals itself in its entirety, showing that the greatest gift from the messengers of light is the certainty that you are worthy of all forms of love and joy. The secret revealed on this path is that nothing external can give you what you do not first allow yourself to feel. Authenticity, surrender, gratitude, and a willingness to live in the present. These are the ingredients of true renewal. Those who cultivate self-love end up attracting not only a younger love, but also new friendships, opportunities, and experiences that transform their existence in a deep and lasting way. If this message resonated with you and your situation, write in the comments, "I accept the joy the universe brings me." Share your experiences in the comments. If you enjoyed this message, subscribe to the channel to continue receiving messages of light. The angels thank you for watching and await you in the next video.